managing a big star. Tell us who you're managing right now and why you're here.
Yeah, right now I'm managing Kayra Jones, who's formerly of the Pussycat Dolls. She's now working on her solo album. And I'll tell you what, managing her, it's been great. She's not like a lot of the other stars that let stuff go to their head. She stays humble. She's very outgoing. She's very hardworking, and she takes direction well. If she needs to do something, she gives 110%. She always gets it done, and she's been a pleasure to work with. I mean,
now as far as being a manager, if people are looking for managers out there, what should they look for in a manager?
Well, look for somebody. I think the biggest thing is find somebody that has your best interest. There's a lot of people out there that want to guide your career the way they want it to go, not necessarily the way you want it to go. And they're looking to make a dollar sometimes, as opposed to what might be best for you may not always be what's best for the manager themselves. So.
Now, how important is it for your artist to come out here and walk the red carpet, and for you to be here with your client?
You know what? It's very important. You can't put a price on exposure. So, anytime you can get out, and if it's a good cause and you can mix and mingle with people, it's a great thing to be a part of any time like this. And as far as the importance of me being here, it's always great if you're there with your artist, because you never know who your artist might be able to meet that you can make a connection off of to follow up on their behalf.
Okay, now how do you, in your busy schedule, I'm sure you're very busy, how do you make time to come out here and be with her at these events?
Well, to be honest with you, it's kind of refreshing when you spend all day in the office making phone calls and emails to actually get out and mix and mingle and spend some time in a social environment like this.
Okay, now do you have a social life or what?
I come from a social background. I was a VIP casino host in Las Vegas.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, many football wives complain that their husbands or significant others are not there at home enough. I mean, how can you work all day during the day and then come out?
Well, I'm a bachelor, so it helps for me when you don't have a family and wife at home to worry about. You can step out and have a good time with, and you never know who you're going to run into. So there's definitely some personal perks for a man like myself as well.
Okay. Now, can you explain to us what are the things, the people that you ask your artists to kind of watch out for?
Well, I mean, you just got to really be careful, and it's not just artists. I think it's anybody that's in the media spotlight. You got to really just be aware of what people are after. Some people aren't always, once again, after your best interest. They're out to get something from you or to take advantage of you and exploit you. So you got to really be careful, especially in dealing with media and giving interviews like this.
That's right.
People can turn stuff negative on you really quick.
Okay. Now, as far as conduct, do you recommend that they don't drink when they go out, or watch what they say?
I recommend artists be themselves more than anything.
Can they take pictures with drinks in their hands or photos with cigarettes?
I frown upon, keep your image, whatever your image pertains to. If you're trying to be a role model and set an example for younger kids, then obviously you want to steer away from the alcohol and the cigarettes, the bad influences. But at the same time, you want to maintain a sense of self and be who you are. And if you can maintain that and have a good time and not get overboard and make an ass of yourself or the people you're around, then I'm all for it.
Cool. Now just give me your first and last